We had a layover in New York, and they had this really nice outdoor rooftop place. And so I was on the rooftop finishing the Balatro game with the really lucky round that we had. And I did a misclick and I lost. And I was so fucking sad. And I was like, well, surely it can't be that hard. I had like 10 consecutive flops. Uninstalled, never played again. But anyways, that was like a 5-hour flight to New York. And then we were there in New York for like 3 hours. And then we got onto this flight. Holmes didn't sleep a wink. Neither did his girly MJ. And you know, the funny thing is, guys, I've traveled with them before to like WeebCon and stuff, but MJ's always been a lot more shy and closed off. This was the trip that we actually all got to hang out a lot because usually they'll go off and do their own thing. But we wanted to have it, like Lily wanted a dinner with everybody. So all of us got to be together and just hang out. So I got to know her a lot more. She's so fucking funny, bro. Oh my God, I love her so bad. I'm about to steal her from Holmes, bro. Oh my God. Fringe. But yeah, the flight was great. This was what I saw when we got into the first taxi. I think I was cry laughing at this for a good chunk of time. I was like, so funny. Oh my God. Why was that? Like, who was crop dusting this dude's taxi so bad that he had to get this sticker? I thought they had this in all of the taxis. It was just this one. Somebody must have changed the trajectory of this man's life forever for him to do this. But, you know, it was so bad that bro had to buy a sticker. That was so fucking funny. So anyways, we land at around 12:30, and then we get over to our beautiful hotel, which, look at this view, boys. It was gorgeous. It was so pretty. I was sending these pictures to my mom and my dad, and then I get a message from Bosca and Lily, and Bosca's like, bro, Numi, why are you staying in this ugly trash area? And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? This is beautiful. They thought that where I was so ugly. Are we just pleased by different things? Like, call me easily impressed. But this was such a beautiful... Okay, so this is the lore on this specific place told to me by one of the taxi drivers that we had was this used to be a place for like a ship cargo and stuff, but they decided to turn it into a really cool place where it's like next to this museum where there's just a bunch of tags and street art and shit. So everything is very like rustic and it looked so fucking cool. It looked so fucking cool. The urban, yeah, it was an urban vibe. Yeah, it looked so sick. Oh, it was so cool. Yeah, it was a little industrial on some parts, but it was beautiful in my humble opinion, I guess. But first thing we do is they tell us we can't check in yet. So me, Holmes, and MJ are just eating some lunch. And then they go up to die in their hotel room. I got our hotels next to each other because I thought it would be really good and easy to get our equipment. I didn't think about the fact that the walls of that hotel were very thin. The thin walls, they didn't do anything crazy, but it was more of on the nights where I was just laying there, I would be reading fucking POV fan fiction by myself and hearing them giggling with each other and having a romantic evening. And then I just kind of sat there and had a realization moment. I was like, damn, I thought the lead singer of a band was supposed to get bitches and I'm out here reading AO3 fanfics at 2 in the morning. It was so funny, bro. Oh, I had realizations, bro. Oh, it was very, very fun, very fun. Mind you, the entire time when I wasn't just bear hugging Lily and having her attached to me, it was just me, office drummer's wife, Holmes, and then his... they're gonna be married at some point. Those two are like an old married couple as is, so I call them married. It was just me. I was fifth wheeling, bro. I was fifth wheeling the whole time with these bitches. Oh, but they were really all cute couples, so it was like, it was fine. But anyways, I ended up, right when we got there, they went to sleep and die or whatever. I just immediately changed into my gym attire and then I ran. I think I ran like 4 miles that weekend because gotta be skinny for the concert, gotta be invisible, you know? And so I ran. I was like the only one in that gym the whole entire time. And I ended up getting dinner with Lily and Boska the first night, and we were just talking for like 5 hours. And then they spent so much money Ubering to see me every day. I don't know why they didn't get a hotel, but they spent so much money just to hang out with me and say hi. Those are real ones. Those are real one friends. They did anything they could to hang out with me. It was just really good friends. And this was the set list. And it was a very immediate thing. Next day, just like that, it was time for the concert. I woke up, I went to the gym again, and then I was practicing the songs. And then before we knew it, we had to drive over to get ready for the performance, which, y'all, I read the convention chat just to see what you guys are doing the day of. How the fuck did you guys manage to get, like, kicked out of a bar because you didn't get a reservation and thought it would be okay to just show up with 50 Noombas? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I just can't. You guys are so stupid. This was not the story, bro. We didn't get kicked. My bad, excuse me. You guys just didn't have a reservation, and so, you know, they chose to sit outside. Us sitting in the cold, drinking yuzu. Y'all just rotted in the cold. At least it wasn't as cold as New York. Bro, I had a whole outfit I was gonna wear for Amsterdam. I didn't end up wearing it because it was so fucking cold there. Like in New York, at least the venue was warm, bro. The venue was warm. In Amsterdam, it was so cold that I had to wear pants. You guys know how bad it has to be for me to wear pants instead? Ice cold. It was really cold in Europe, bro. It was pretty cold. It wasn't even that cold. Yeah, okay, buddy. Like, okay. No, it wasn't even that cold. Also, Amsterdam, y'all need to get your shit together with your TSA and your visa border control. Y'all are like, yeah, we don't have AC because we can just open a window. Fuck y'all! There's no windows in border control. They don't have windows in border control when you're sharding with 500 other people for an hour. Oh my God, and it stank. I don't know who was tooting around me, but it was stinky, and everybody was shoved together in that line. If you guys aren't gonna have AC, can you at least why did they have AC in other places but not visa border controls? Oh my God. Whoever said it wasn't cold had VIP passes because most of us were dancing before the concert because we were cold. We started hugging each other to keep warm. Oh no, my poor Noombas. Oh no. Oh my God, like the one guy in the comments, the one guy being like, ugh, what do you mean? It wasn't that cold. And then they're just like maybe like a really hairy guy or a guy that wore like a fucking parka. But yeah, I got to the venue. And, dude, the venue was so cool. Look at this venue. Look at all of the Noombas. Numi and the bitches that she has. Okay, yeah, okay. Schizo. What do you mean? The Noombas are right there. Look how cute they are. Oh, look at them. Oh. Damn, no one showed up. Okay, well, you know. Yeah, so I didn't have a piece of paper because I forgot to print out the set list. So I just wrote it. And as you could tell, I didn't realize how little space I had. So it just slowly gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And I also realized I didn't even put Heartbreak Hotel on this. Dude, the capacity for that one was supposedly 400. We only wanted to sell 200 for this one, which I think we ended up selling more than 200. We always end up selling more than I want to because they forget to take it down, but you know, it is what it is. And then we were talking to the guy, and I was like, you know, 200, they were like, that was, I feel like, a good chunk because they were able to, like, not be squished against each other, like, at the whiskey. And then I was also realizing that the capacity is just the capacity they say before they call the fire department, right? Because there was over 200 Noombas at this event, And even that was like, they were able to just, that was enough for them to feel nice and relaxed here and stand up and not have to worry about being in each other's like personal space. Whereas at the Whiskey, the capacity was 500 and there was probably over 400 Noombas around that went. And they couldn't even move. They were sardined and getting yelled at by security to be standing on like the little tiles, which they couldn't stand on because they were sardined. And they're like, well, that's what the top floor is for. I'm like, even my family was getting sardined upstairs, bro. The couches in the back were great. Oh yeah, I was napping on this one, and then MJ was on this one. And then Lily was up there just chilling and watching. So was Misha. But yeah, it was such a cool venue. And then guys, we had custom prints for the Europe show, which we printed like the amount we were allowed to print at the time. Anyone want to sell? Okay, so I think we had like a couple hundred of these. Mind you, I didn't expect anybody to even bring cash. So we were selling them. And I think we almost completely sold out, which was fucking insane because there was like 400 to 600 of these. No. 5 to 800. There was a lot. I didn't realize that y'all would be buying like 6 of them. I don't know what y'all needed 6 of them for. You had 400 euros in cash. I was ready. Bro, how many did you buy? I saw like they would say that people would come up and be like, can I get like 6 of the signed one? I don't know who got the Nyami signed one, but yeah, one for each day of the week. For the other Noombas, glad. But I'll buy 10. Got both of the signed ones, glad. Gluck, the rare signed Nyami one. Yeah, there was one of, I think it was this, the Boyle art that had the Nyami signature. You got one of the last ones before the concert. Yeah. And then a lot of you guys were bringing yours to get signed because I signed like some of them and then you guys bought them for me to sign as well. But it was so nice to know that you guys were coming out to support because you guys knew the merch issues that were happening to make it so I couldn't bring a bunch of stuff. I'd hope for the shirts. Yeah, we could not get any shirts or anything. This was all we were able to get, which was actually just great enough that anybody was able to print for us in time. So it was really nice to know that we had everything here. Without further ado, the concert happened, and boys, look at these gifts. So this is a gift of Holmes throwing the Natalie glass. I like tossed it to bro. I was like, here, man, you throw it. I don't know what to do with it. He just took it, looked away, and fucking chucked it into the crowd. And he said that the past couple times, threw it more towards the front. And so he just wanted to yeet it to the back because he says people in the back never get a chance. And so he wanted to let the Noombas in the back have a chance. I still have no fucking clue who got them. And of course, everybody cover your ears. This is a warning. Misa got a recording of the concert and she's like, bro, why is there a guy with a DS recording? I think that there's somebody recording with a DS at every concert. I think my favorite thing that I saw was somebody recording the concert with their fucking Ring camera. All right, volume down, boys. Oh wait, this is just her laughing at that. So many of you guys actually got your light sticks in time, which made me really happy. I was so nervous that I wouldn't be able to see light sticks in the crowd, and I did. I was like, oh. All right, here it comes, boys. This is the real warning. Everybody cover your ears. Cover your ears, boys. Darkest hour? It sounds like it was filmed in the 1980s, bro.
We're just running on
You didn't know I brunched into dubstep? Yeah. The experimental techno punk. What was that? Oh my god. Bite it off. Guys, how'd I do as Holmes, by the way? I was so fucking mad, by the way. Bro hit an ad-lib singing my part, bitch. Oh my god, I don't know if y'all saw the way I did a double take and angrily looked at bro. Cause it was like, oh my god. Okay, you know my heart is broken. Trouble living it like I do. Bro was like, trouble living it like I do. Ooh. And I looked over, I was like, what the fuck was all that for? What was all that for? Hello? Why are you one-upping me? Bitch! Oh my god, it was so funny. Bro wanted to just casually flex on me for what? Oh my gosh, I didn't even talk about it, but so I brought light sticks for Misa and Lily, right? I told them the wrong battery size. And Misa said, "Oh, I got my batteries from Nake and Numi." And I said, "Okay, like can we ask them for it?" So I go outside with Misa. There's just a crowd of you guys just standing there at the gate. And then I like throw my face into I look like I'm in jail, you know, like the trapped emote. That's me. I like go put my face between the rails. And I said, "Noombas, any of y'all got batteries?" And then y'all just stared at me and didn't say anything. I said, "Hello?" I think you guys just looked at me. Nobody even said hi. Nobody said anything. Y'all just looked at me until Luby and Nake came up to me and gave me the batteries. Oh my gosh. They were very shy out there. I don't think anyone carries back. No. It was the fact that nobody said we don't have that. They just didn't reply to me. They just looked at me bewildered. And I guess they just didn't even know that was me. The awkward EU Noombas, they thought that I wasn't talking to them even though I was looking right at them. And a couple of them were just laughing at me. So they either didn't say anything or just giggling. They just stared at me. When I left, the people who thought that wasn't me, did they realize it was me? Because I was just out there with my pizza that froze by the time I went back inside, by the way, y'all. Y'all saying it wasn't that cold. My pizza fucking froze when I got back inside. It was that cold. Yeah, I didn't even get a response. Nothing. The only person that spoke to me was Nyake and Lumi. And even Lumi was awkward, but you know what? I expected that because it's just me randomly me being like, "Hey, can I get some of those batteries?" They just fucking stared at me. It was so funny. It was so funny. Sometimes the EU sound desk is behind the audience, so they probably thought you were talking. There, I was outside. I was outside with a pizza in my hand, asking the Noombas. There was nothing but me looking at the Noombas. You don't need the batteries, but I thought you were gonna at least be like, "Hi, Numi." Same thing happened in LA where I was like, "Guys, I'm tweaking out." And y'all just looked at me and I said, "Am I imagining the Noombas standing here right now? Why is nobody replying to me?" Oh my god. It was so funny. LA and Europe fucking ignored my ass. And then New York. Oh my god, New York. Y'all were the fucking worst with ignoring me too. I don't even think I mentioned this. But I was trying to meet the Noombas, the VIP Noombas, before the concert started because I knew I would have less time. So I'm just standing there. Just standing there staring. And all of the New York Noombas that were there were just looking at me or pretending that I wasn't there. Just walking around. And then finally, I locked eyes with one of the Noombas who just looked at me and then awkwardly waved. And then I pointed at him. I was like, "You, come here." And he just kind of like slowly, hesitantly walked over. I said, "You want me to sign something or take a picture?" And he said, yeah, yes, please." And that's when everybody started to show up. But it took me having to yell angrily because I'm like, "Why are y'all ignoring me?" I had to get my Midori sour. I feel like I take priority over your Midori sour, actually. Fuck your Midori sour. Hang out with Akuma Nihmune first. That's what you were there for. God damn it. They didn't want to be kicked out. I was literally standing there with my pen in my hand. I was like, nobody came out. I was was like, damn, rough meet and greet, huh? Shit. There was nobody around me. I'm just happily standing there excited. I saw you, but I didn't think of much of it. So you hate me. You paid a ticket to see me. You saw me. And then you just said anyways. Why were you there? Why were you there? You hate me. Hi, Numi, it's me, your only viewer. For months, I've created the illusion that you are streaming to a large audience, but there is the truth. All those people in the chat are me. You're so fucking sick. You're so fucking sick. Leave me alone. Is this why you ran away from the red light district? Dude, listen. I have been talking about the red light district for years now. You guys know this. Me talking to Rain and being all, Rain, we gotta go together next time I go to Amsterdam. Because I know you got to go to the red light. I want to go there too. That sounds so fun. Me telling Holmes, MJ, Office Room, yeah, guys, you gotta go to, like, God, that'd be so funny for us to, like, just have fun and, you know, look at the girls there together. Oh my God, that's gonna be so funny. I forgot about the fact that it's actually real. I literally was just talking so big about going to the red light district. I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I fucking expected when we went to the red light district. Yeah, I literally took off like a roadrunner. I would look the exact opposite way they were. Like if they were on the left, I'd look right. So then I would fast walk and be like, guys, I'd be like, NJ, I'm scared. And NJ's like, well, no, we could get you guys a room. We could wait 15 minutes. We could, come on, go on then. I was like, no, I'm scared. And then, yeah, I just ended up running and beelining out and then beelining into a bar and said, oh, at least I can get some alcohol. We go into this bar. I said, can I get your finest cocktail? She said, we're out. And I said, all right, have a Coke Zero then. And then, yep, that was it. Oh, I did the same thing when I was there, dude. I couldn't even look. That was so scary. And they're like, I'm sure they've done it with girls before. The average time is 6 to 15 minutes. We can wait 15 minutes. I said, y'all are having too much fun with this, aren't you? Y'all are having way too much fun with this shit. I was frazzled as fuck because, you know, I guess it's one of those times where I realized maybe I am all talk. Maybe I am not as intimidating as I think I am. But anyways, yeah, if you guys wanted to know what I did after, I was supposed to do a stream. Yeah, this is when jet lag kicked my ass. We didn't get back home from the concert night till around 4:30, so I was running away from those red light district ladies for around an hour or two after the concert was over. We get back to the hotel, talking to Misa, talking to the girly pops, you know, and shit, and then I go to sleep. I sleep at around almost 5 in the morning. I wake up at 6 in the morning. I can't go back to sleep till 10 in the morning. I set an alarm for 12 p.m. so that I could stream. I realized that I don't even have an outlet for Europe, so I couldn't even plug in my fucking my fucking laptop. But I said, I'll figure it out. No, I'll figure it out. I can go to the store because they had a store across the street and I can get an outlet and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll get an outlet. It'll be fine. So I set my alarm. I wake up. I'm like, wait, I'm not waking up to the sound of an alarm. This is strange. I looked down at my phone and then I realized, oh, it's 3:30 p.m. I slept through every fucking alarm. And it was 3:30 p.m. And at that point, I was so tired and dead and felt like pure doo-doo cheeks. And I had a dinner with Lily and the band immediately after. So I had no time at that point. So, you know, that was sick. That was cool. And so I couldn't even stream. And so then at that point, I had no other choice but to just wait until my beloved Shylily, my Whomper, my lady, my Shylily Whomper. She ended up coming over to my hotel room and we just laid in bed and bed rotted together, which felt so nice because I don't think in my entire time of knowing Lily have I ever just had time to just lay in bed rot with her. I've been able to bed rot with Yuzu and Bao, and Tricky while she showed me reality TV. And yeah, this was like the first time I got to do this. And then we went and had dinner with Office Drummer, Holmes, and then their ladies. And then we walked through the red light district again, where even Lily got to jump in and make fun of me for running away from boobs. So, you know, it's nice to know that my friends care about me and shit. They were trying to push me talking to the big booby ladies, but I said, y'all know damn well that I couldn't do that. And then we were all making the joke that if I actually did go into one of those, I would do a thing like I did in Cyberpunk, where I would go like, maybe we should just talk. I got some things I'd like to get off my chest. And then I would just talk to them the whole time. Anyways, yeah, after that, I slept again, like a few hours. I think I got maybe a total of 6 to 7 hours of sleep in my whole time in Europe, which was fucking horrible. But as you can see, I had an elegant, gorgeous lunch on the way going to Milan. So the place that I ended up going to for my Euro trip this time was Milan, because I loved Italy so much last time I went. But I was in Rome last time, and this time we received word that Milan is one of the best places in Italy to go to. After going to Milan, I feel as though I liked Rome better, actually. I feel like there was just, the buildings in Rome were so fucking sick that I just felt like I was in Assassin's Creed. Everywhere I went, and I would just look at the walls and be like, damn, I would wall climb that shit if I was playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood right now. Yeah, the architecture there was so sick. Milan, I felt very worried about my outfits. And I think Rome had the best food out of the two. The food in Milan was so fucking good. Their pasta is so fucking good. I was tweaking because of how good that shit was. That's why we had fries here, is because we wanted to save ourselves for the beautiful meal, which was, I think we had lasagna that night. This was the view from my hotel. It was gorgeous. We were right by one of the cute little rivers that was there. It was so fucking pretty, dude. And I had no idea that it was St. Patrick's Day. Y'all, next time, if I ever go back to Europe for any reason, my next Euro trip, I'm going to fucking Ireland, because why? I feel so mad that I didn't. If I'd have known, I would have wanted to go party in Ireland, bro. Nobody was partying in Milan. It was just me and Misa. We went into one of the clubs where it looked like it was popping one of the bars, and they were just like saying Sweet Caroline. Really? Sweet Caroline? St. Patrick's Day is, bro, everybody goes crazy. Yeah, and I can imagine how fun it would be to go party in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. Or I could have gone to the UK again, but I did not want to go back to the UK unless I had a reason to go back to the UK, because I don't think I would want to subject myself to that food again. But anyways, yeah, day one in Italy, we literally just drank and wandered the streets. It was quite chilly. Day two, we decided to be tourists for once. Usually when Misa and I meet up, we just drink, dance, sleep. That's it. We drink, dance, sleep. We wake up, we drink, dance, sleep. This time, though, we decided to be good, and we decided to go to... This place was so beautiful. So beautiful. We went to the cathedral, and it looked like it was photoshopped in real life. Absolutely insane. I could not believe my eyes. I was having the time of my life. And I don't understand how, like, I don't know what year was the cathedral built? Okay. What year was the Milan? 1386 it was began building, and it finished in 1965, taking nearly 6 centuries to build. Dude, I'm not that much of a history nerd, but that is, wow. I was wondering how they were able to make it so symmetrical. Wow. God, we bought this pass to go upstairs. We walked up these stairs. It took like 10 minutes to walk up these stairs. You're going to see it in the travel diary vlog. But like, bro, I was like, damn, here we are. Still, huh? Still going, huh? Wow. Still going, huh? Wow. Still going, huh? So we were here, and then we went all the way to the top, all the way down. We were there for probably 2 minutes, and then we left. And then we said, well, that's enough traveling, being a tourist for one day. This is the other side, which also looked insanely gorgeous. The inside of the cathedral that I took one picture of because I had to make it worth it after all I went through. And now I'm gonna show you the picture that many people enjoyed. One thing that I had a goal of taking a picture of was a picture of my back, because I really like the dress and I've never cared about my back at all. But I do work out, and I have done a lot of back workouts. Back workouts are my favorite. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to bring the cocktail dress that I wore to Hami's birthday so I can get my money's worth. So I've worn it 2 times. Will I ever wear this again? Fuck no, but I got my money's worth. I wore it 2 days. We went to a really cute fancy dinner, me and Misa, and it was on a rooftop full of yum foods, which you will see in the travel diary. And this is the picture, which I told Misa that I would pay for the meals if you got a cute picture of me. And we took pictures on the rooftop, but it was really ugly, I think. I said I needed to do a better job, and so we decided to do one right on the canal, right by the hotel. And I saw these pictures. I sent them to Mish. There was a bunch of these pictures. I said, Mish, which is the best one? She says, I think you look most centered in this one. I said, girl, I'm talking about my fucking back. And she always looks at my back, or not my back, but like my face or this or that when I ask for her opinion on a picture. That bitch. Anyways, I didn't know that I had radiated such an intense aura, but you guys were really sweet with the comments. So thank you. I didn't know people cared about backs like that either. So, and I didn't know that people knew my back existed. So, yeah, my back does exist. This was for the arts, not the charts. Exotic beauty. I look like a Bond girl. This was hard. I never like to have my hair like this. I don't pose. I'm not photogenic. It took a lot of pictures. I don't like to take pictures that aren't my Riz face. I took pictures of me at this one museum, like these selfies, with the same awkward face. And every single one, like the same awkward face, like the thumbs up one. And every picture, it was so fucking funny. This is the only serious pic I'm going to take within the next year. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, but, it's giving mysterious goddess. Stop. Stop. But, and then, yeah, the pictures that I took, and, God, we were literally just having the time of our lives. And then, yeah, that disgusting bathroom. What else? And then I literally just went back home. Guys, so the flight back home was over 20 hours. I had to stop in Istanbul. That was my first time in Istanbul, despite being very brief because my flight landed late. I got to go to the Istanbul airport and I had 15 minutes to run to my next flight. I ran, bro. I fucking bolted. Thank God there were no other Americans, really, traveling, because I had no problems at border control going through that. I just ran. I was like, hoo, 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 hoo. Istanbul was so fucking pretty. That was, I think, the prettiest airport I've ever been in my life for the 2 seconds that I was there. And yeah, the flight that I was on was Turkish Airlines, I think, or was it? What was the other one? What was the other one? Emirates. Yeah. Dude, those seats are so comfy. They're so comfy and nice. But yeah, it was just a really great time. I was so happy to be able to perform for the EU Noombas because one thing, like I said, is that I recognize so many of you guys. It's crazy that despite the time zones, a lot of the biggest consistent commenters and chatters are from Europe. The Numi tour is almost over. I've done 3 concerts now and I'm gonna miss it, boys. I'm gonna miss concert Numi era. I'm gonna miss it. Why stop though? It's something you really enjoy. Sounds like you aren't taking a loss financially. No, I am taking a loss financially. Unfortunately, that is not... I feel like the only way you can actually make money as a musician is if you're selling out the forum type venues or something, or at least venues with thousands of people. Yeah, bands make their money from selling merch for sure, but the money that I made from those concerts, I was just giving to Office Drummer and Holmes because, like I said, for these concerts, I knew that you guys did insane on the gamer subs drop. So that was all that helped me pay for the expenses. So I was able to give them, and paid bow too. And so like, I didn't do it to make money, and I don't, ever since the very beginning with music, since 2021 when I first started to write, it was always with the intent of making music for you guys to listen to and my dad to listen to when he goes on work trips and stuff. It was always a hobby, and it's an insane hobby that because of you guys, I've had the luxury of being able to perform in front of hundreds of you. It just wouldn't make sense because my main form of income is streaming, and if I'm doing these concerts, I have been planning the concert and the set list and everything with Holmes and Office Drummer since I think fall last year. So I was dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety with trying to find venues, finding the set list, preparing everything, making sure that everything was paid for, all of the flights and everything was done well, talking to all of the partners to make sure we could finish and do everything because I don't have a team to do it with aside from Kinetic, but it's like me and Kinetic talking to try to find the right venues, everything, and it took a lot out of me. And then the past couple weeks leading up to a concert, I just have a lot of anxiety because I don't want to let you guys down. And it's so fucking fun to perform for you guys, but it doesn't make sense to do them all the time because like I'm not doing as many streams because I have a lot more days where I have brain worms. So it just doesn't, I don't know, like if anything I would do a 1 a year type beat. All right, and yeah, that was the Europe trip. Like I said, I would love to try to do like one, but one thing that I was kind of wanting to do is just random ass like open mic nights so that I can get rid of that itch, that urge. There's the dumpster can video. I want to hear the meow. Here, go here. Oh, you guys sound so cute. Oh my God, my little beloved Numbers. Meow. My favorite part of Dumpster Cat is how I don't say the meows in the first two, but then I do after the last chorus. And then we all say it together. Meow. Quick word from our sponsor, me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion that tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit mango. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks.